Well, I'm sure that by now you are all in bed. We're at the Great Wall. The guys are out making a tour. I've been here several times before, and so just not interested in climbing up and down through the wall and pretending to be Braveheart. So the Great Wall goes all around the country. I'm sure you've heard great things about it. But as we filmed the trip through, uh, the waters of North Korea, I thought about you, and I thought about how God could use you, and I thought about how to live a normal, boring existence of a life. How you might get you a 9-to-5 job, make you some money, get you a woman, get you some children, have a house, have some retirement, and live and die, and that'd be about it. And then I thought about how you could pay a price, a severe price, a hard price, a price to have to learn another language, cross another culture, not enjoy life like everybody else around the world does. A very different life. Life where you don't get to see your grandparents all the time. Life where you miss America and you miss home. A life where you pay a price that nobody else pays. But then I think of all the excitement. I just got to share the gospel with a Chinese man driving a boat down the river between North Korea and North Korea. I had the privilege yesterday of sharing the gospel with people at the church that Mark Tolson pastors, and seeing people hear the gospel and be blessed and be excited. I've seen that happen in South America. I've seen that happen all over the world. There are countries in such desperate need. I was sitting here waiting on them to come back, and I was thinking about somebody could come to this town of Dendong, I think it's called, and maybe see a church started and people trained, and something could actually be done to reach into North Korea. We're asking God to raise up a bunch of Latin Americans, been trained and prepared, that could come and learn Chinese and preach the gospel. And we think we've even got it worked out where the finances can be met. That's exciting. And then I think about what happened Sunday, and just my family and friends that are out there. Baptized 6, baptized 4. Bunches of people got saved, lives got changed, families got put together, Jesus got magnified, God got glorified, the Bible got preached, and everything in you calls on you to stay in America. Everything in you calls on you to stay and enjoy the good life, to get a good retirement, to plan on dying, to plan on a place where you can retire and do nothing, to go to church, definitely, to be a good man, definitely, but not to do much, not to accomplish much, not to have a life that counts. I don't understand that. You're far more than an evolved animal. You are not just an animal that's further evolved, whose goal in life is to get a nest and get a mate, and have something to eat, some security, and place to sleep. Yet calls on your children suffering because they're learning 2 languages, and calls on you having to discipline your family to get the gospel to another people because your kids don't get to enjoy the same thing, and they're in a different nursery every week as you travel from church to church, raising your support. Yeah, you got to put up with some bad attitude missionaries. You got to put up with some bad attitude pastors sometimes. The gospel could be preached. Your life could make a difference. I don't know how you could keep on living normal. I don't know how you could just get up tomorrow and go to the factory and get up and go to the office. I don't understand. If you'd been where I've been, you got to talk to, I got to talk to, got to see God do what I've seen God do, you'd want to be turning your life over to him. I was in church this Sunday morning in a foreign country, in an underground church that's 25 stories above ground. I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 people, probably, not counting kids, meeting on two sides of the room. Chinese people singing and playing instruments and teaching and preaching. God being worshiped. And I'm not the emotional type. I really am on the inside. And all y'all think I'm just a mean, gruff old guy, and I'm a big old, heavy, ugly guy, but on the inside I'm a big old marshmallow, and I thought I was going to die. I had to sneak away and go to the bathroom and hide and cry because I was too proud to pray there or cry there in front of everybody, I guess. I don't know how you're going to live that normal life. I don't know how you're going to do it. I pity you. I pity the guy who is more interested in having money and comfort. You won't be starving if you're a missionary. You'll have plenty of money. You won't be living a deprived life. Yeah, there'll be some things that are different. There'll be some things that are uncomfortable, some things to put up with, but nothing compared to a cross, nothing compared to hell. So this is my wasting your time for a few minutes while I waited on the guys to get back. Would you pray about it? Would you pray for China? Would you pray for India? Would you pray for Indonesia? I think about Latin America. My soul, buddy, if you're working in Latin America, you could become the missionary producing machine to get people trained and get them ready to come. You guys got a job before you. I'd jump into Bible college in Peru if I was you, and I'd teach like crazy. I'd recruit like crazy. If we sent a million missionaries to China, we wouldn't get it done. North Korea, I really do believe God loves everybody. I really do believe there's a heaven and a hell. And I will not accept the fatalistic, deterministic doctrine preached by the popular preachers of today that God's already chosen who he'll damn and chosen who he'll save. I will not accept that. I've read my Bible, and I know people. You'd have a hard time accepting that too if you think about your own wife or your mother, your brother, or your children. So I'm begging you to consider doing what you can to get the gospel to the world. I love you. And I know I am nothing to look at and nothing to listen to. But what I've said is true. Would you take it and think about it? God bless you. From the Great Wall in China, in Dandong, I think it is. Dandong or Dindong? Dandong. Men that love Jesus trying to get something done for God. Millions. They don't even know about Jesus. They need the gospel. Pray for them.